みなさんこんにちは、KachokTV のきなです。現在は中禅寺湖に来ておりまして、今日はですね、ここにいる外国の方にインタビューしていきます。では、Let's get started! My name is Christina. What are your names?
My name is René.
I'm Sarah.
Sarah, nice to meet you guys. And where are you from?
I'm from Germany and she too.
Yes, we're from Germany.
Yeah.
From Germany. Where are you from in Germany?
From the north, near Hamburg.
And what brought you to Japan? Why did you decide to come here?
It was my dream.
Your dream?
Since I was a child, grew up with anime, and so I really wanted to visit one day.
What's your favorite anime?
One Piece.
One Piece. There's also like a TV drama recently released right on
Yes,
Netflix. Have
yes.
you watched it?
I have watched it, and I liked it.
Yeah, me
I
too.
liked it.
So what is your plan for your trip?
We're staying at the moment in Tokyo, and then we are going to travel to Kanazawa and to Kyoto, and then back to Tokyo.
So all by Shinkansen.
Shinkansen,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
We have a rail pass, so.
So how is Japan so far? What are your impressions?
For me it's very amazing. I always do comparison with our home town and the nearest bigger city, for example Hamburg. And it amazes me, the big skyscrapers, the people are very nice, the food is very nice. So much like you read about it in the internet or see on the TV and realize that it's really in that case, so yes. And you?
I love it. It's so different wherever you go. So every nothing looks the same, kind of.
Oh.
Even through it's all kind of Wolkenkratzer. I don't know. Skyscraper. And it's all big but still some
diversity here.
Yes, it's always something different.
Yeah, like every place has its own local cuisine
Yes.
and like something to offer, right?
Yes, that's really nice. Yesterday we were going to Yokohama, and I was really surprised how different it looked like from Tokyo, and I loved it. So that's really nice.
赤、黄色、緑混ざっててすごく綺麗です。こんな素敵な場所があって、ここを歩いてて本当に幸せです。Is there something that surprised you about Japan in particular? Maybe some culture aspects or some interactions with local people, some situations.
For me, it might be sounds funny, but how clean everything is. For me, when I look, for example, Hamburg again, it's a kind of dirty city, and when you look at Tokyo, it's a massive city with a lot of people living there, and you see no dirt on the ground. Everything looks nice, and how the hell do these people do this? So, and
we were surprised that even the cars in Tokyo are all
every car,
clean.
Every car
like
is clean.
Is there even dirt somewhere? we have a construction nearby where there are workers who always tell you to go or not to go. I was really surprised by that. And then also they're cleaning the cars when they're going from the
construction site to the road.
To the road, and I thought that was really
and I think this is a cultural thing. I think it's somehow they treat the environment and the people with respect, and that's really nice to see and to experience.
When I just came to Japan, I was also so surprised by the the buildings under construction, that there would be like so many people around that would direct you like where to go.
Yes.
And tell you like, oh, be careful, like stop here, regulate everything. That's like so interesting. I think it's only in Japan though.
I never seen it before. I only seen it here, and I didn't know that this exists until I visit.
Also, like it's not a different topic, but I just remember when I came to Japan at the very beginning, I went to the Tokyo Governmental City Hall. That building, like from where you can watch the beautiful scenery, and I just remember that there was a lady who would show you how to get to the elevator. And get on it, and then she would like press there would be another lady in the elevator. She would press the button and go it all up, and then stop it for you, and you would like get off the elevator. I was like, what? This is like what? So have you already tried lots of Japanese food?
I got him some melon pan, this bread, and I told him, here, try. And he loved it.
Yeah,
Now
very
every
nice.
morning we going in 7-Eleven and buy some melon.
So actually, before we were interviewing other people in Kyoto, and they also said like melon pan is like, it's the best.
That's the hot stuff, right?
秋っぽくて綺麗な色になってますね。日光でも紅葉が始まっています。So my name is Christina. What's your name?
Sophie,
Sophie. Nice to
Yes.
meet you, Sophie. Where are you from?
Netherlands.
Netherlands. And are you traveling alone in Japan?
Yes, but I'm staying at a friend's house, that's okay.
How long have you been here?
I've only been here for 9 days and I'm going to stay in total 21 days.
Wow.
And I'm having a gap year, so I thought, let's do something different and go to Japan.
Wow, That's really cool. Why Japan?
Well, the cultures are different,
Mm.
and because I have a friend here, it's easier to also know things and ask for advice.
Mm.
So that's very nice.
So far, after staying in Japan for 9 days, right?
Mhm.
What is your impression? What do you think about Japan?
Oh, well, I really like the different cities and how they are all very different, and like this is just fairy tale and mystical, and I love it so much. It feels like I'm in the middle of a story. I think like if you look at the sunset and all and all the different colors of the trees, it's amazing.
Mm.
And same goes for like Kamakura. I went there, and also Nara. Loved it. Like the vibe, it's amazing. The ambience and the people are so nice.
Mm. What is different about the vibe?
Oh, I think every city is different because of the scenery as well, and the temples, the shrines, and all the tourist places. It's overwhelming, and I walked a lot a few days, almost every day 20 kilometers, but I'm still standing, so I'm happy.
So, what are some things that surprised you in Japan or impressed you about here?
Well, I don't think there are a lot of things that surprise me because my parents they've been here, and I as well when I was little, but I don't remember anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they warned me like they're very polite. If they give you a present, you can't say no because they're too polite and they're too sweet. Yeah, it just makes me want to give presents every time I see them.
Do you have any interesting stories that happened to you in Japan already?
And I went to a ring shop in Kamakura, and
A ring shop?
yes,
Like
this
rings.
ring.
Oh,
And
it's pretty.
I honestly loved the shopkeeper and his wife. They were amazing, so nice, and we were talking about the Netherlands and all, and they even engraved something in my ring, like Kamakura and the date. And it's this one is made from a different material than ones they normally make. They make with a milk kind of something, but it's so interesting, and I loved it. And I do have an interesting story because when I ask people for a photo or something, they normally ask me where you're from, and I'm like, Netherlands. And for the first time here and everywhere else when I said the Netherlands, there were two people that just didn't say Amsterdam and were like Den Bosch and Friesland, and I was like, wow, so people know these places also exist outside of Amsterdam. So yeah, that was very nice.
Probably they've been there.
Yeah, on vacation, but it's not a place that you would normally hear tourists talk about. So that's very
usually
nice.
just Amsterdam, right?
Yeah.
You say Netherlands.
You said you've been staying in your friend's place, right? Is she Japanese?
Yes, I met at a language course in England. Yes.
Oh, that's so interesting. This is the last question. What is your favorite Japanese food so far?
Oh, that's hard. I haven't eaten that much of Japanese food, to be honest. But I like the salmon sushi because they're very rich and in flavor compared to what I've eaten.
If you're staying in Tokyo, do you have like some free time still there?
Yeah, of course.
Would you mind if we take you somewhere?
I would love
try some
it.
Japanese?
Yes, of course. Why would I say no?
Okay, so let's organize it then.
Yes, please.
And yeah, let's go somewhere.
Sounds fun.
Enjoy してます。綺麗、ここはすごく癒されます。この景色に。My name is Christina. What are your names?
Laura.
John.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
Canada.
Canada.
Canada. And tell me about your trip. Why did you decide to come to Japan and for how long?
Well, I was here in 1986, but Laura's never been. So,
I wanted to come.
she wanted to come, and I didn't mind coming back. So,
Autumn is my favorite season, and I wanted to get out of the cities and see some nature. So that's why we're here.
So how long have you been here already?
2 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
What's your plan for this trip?
ask her. She
We've
does
got
all the
about-
planning.
25 days, so starting here for 2 nights and then to Nikko for 4 nights. One of the highlights is the Autumn Festival in Nikko. So that's with the parade, the samurai parade, and I really want to see the horseback archery. So that's kind of yes, yes. So I changed my vacation just so that we could go to that.
Wow.
Well, not that much. She added 2
A
days at the
little
beginning.
bit. And then we'll go to Matsumoto and Takayama and Kanazawa and Kyoto. Nara for 2 nights. We'll go to Koyasan and then finish in Tokyo.
So intense. You're going to stay
Yeah, but 25 days. I think we can do it. So, and as many mountains and changing leaves, colors, and so on. That's what we really want to do. And the deer, of course, which I hear are around Lake Chusetsu right now. So it's a good season for it.
サファリ、ジャパニーズサファリです。So far, what are your impressions about Japan? What do you think about it?
Well, I like Japan a lot. I think things seem to work really well here, and the transportation is really good. Like we came from Tokyo by train and
so
bus.
friendly.
And, everyone's helpful, even if we don't speak very much any Japanese, and we run into people that speak no English, and they still help us.
We get by, yeah.
I
It's
think they're great.
Everything works on time and easy here, and it's just a comfortable place to be visiting.
So you've been here already. Was there something that really surprised you about Japan at your first visit, and that you really wanted?
My first visit, that was a long time ago.
When was it?
1986, so it was 37 years ago.
1986.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
John was in the opera chorus with Aida when they brought it from Expo 86 in Vancouver, and so they brought it to Japan, to Tokyo. So that's why John was singing then.
I was just in the chorus. It's no big deal. But anyway, I got a free trip to Japan. For 8 days. Yeah. So we were in Tokyo, but I did make a 1-day trip to Nikko, and then went back to Tokyo the same day. But so it's nice to see it. So it's going to be nice to see it for 4 days and get a good look at it. So that'll be nice. And we've enjoyed it here in
Like
Chuzenji.
Chuzenji-ko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, have you noticed some differences between Japan nowadays and back then?
Oh.
Well, you notice more women in the workforce.
Oh,
now.
but that was interesting. We noticed that our
Yes.
bus driver was a woman, and the thing that I noticed when I was here in 1986 was anything like that was done completely by men. There were no women doing those sorts of jobs at all. So I thought that was nice to see. So, but other than that, it seems, obviously it's modernized. It's, a lot more buildings, a lot more.
ではですね、皆さん今回はこんな感じになりました。いかがでしたか？ぜひコメントで教えてくださいね。まだ ベルの通知ボタンを押してない方はぜひ押してね。チャンネル登録もインスタもツイッターフォローもお願いします。ではご視聴いただきありがとうございます。また次回待っててね。